Hi mathematicians, in this video we're going to learn how to graph linear functions by solving for y. So this question we have to graph this linear function. However, in order to graph it, we first need to solve for y. We need to get this y by itself. So let me copy my equation. My goal is to get this y by itself so we can have it in y equals mx plus b form. So I need to move this x to the other side. This x is positive, so the inverse of a positive x is negative x. So when we subtract this on both sides, this side will cancel, and we will just bring down the negative 4y. Remember to bring down that negative sign. Equals 8, and we put the minus x next. Remember, 8 and minus x are not like terms, so we put them down next to each other. Next, this y is still with the negative 4, and the negative 4 is not separated by a sign with the y. That means we're multiplying negative 4 times y. The inverse of multiply is divide, and we'll divide by negative 4 on all terms. So here the negative 4's cancel. We're just left with y equals 8 divide negative 4 is negative 2. And negative gives us a positive x divide 4. This x divide 4, remember there's also this 1 in the front. So we can also write it as 1 over 4x. Now we have this in our y equals mx plus b form. Remember, the number without a variable, that's our y-intercept. It tells us where we begin on our y-axis. So if I'm looking at my y-axis here, here's my y-axis. I'm going to go to negative 2 and put a point. This 1 over 4 is my slope, and it tells me that my rise is 1 and my run is 4. So from this point, I'm going to go up 1 because 1 is positive, and to the right 4. And I can continue to do that again and again. Up 1, to the right 4. And I can also check my work by using the calculator. Press y equals negative, because it's in the beginning, 2 plus, to put in my fraction, alpha y equals enter, 1 down 4, go to the right and put my x. Now let me press second graph. So if I look at 0, I have the point negative 2. If I look at 4, I have the point 4, negative 1, which is exactly what I plotted. And let's get another one, 8, 0, which is what I have here. So now I press done plotting points, and I make my line. Oops, let me undo last. Make sure the line goes all the way to the end of the graph. I press submit answer. Voila! So whenever you have to graph a function that does not have y equals, the first step is to solve for y. Then you can get your table or find your y-intercept and slope to graph your points and draw the line.